Well, hello guys and gals. Got back on my chopper build. I got my tubing sleeves made up from my machine shop. Charged me $65 for 3 sleeves. One for the backbone and 2 for the lower rails. So I finally got them done right this time. As you can see how they work. It slips in. So what I got to do is clean each end of the tubings again, the joints, and I got to drill about 1/8 inch hole, roughly 1/8 to 1/4 inch holes, 2 or 3, maybe 4 around the tubing on the edge, so that I can do plug welds. Plug weld these guys in. And the same over here. Drill so I can get some good solid plug welds on it. And then I'm going to have to weld the joint right in here too. Get some real good solid welding on it. See, there's the backbone. Pretty tight. So just gotta clean it up, drill some holes, get some good solid plug welds. Nice good tight fit. Got to make sure they're safe. Then I can bend this tubing up to the rear axle plates. And just get these slugs welded in. Just working on fabricating up the backbone area and then the seat post. Want to get that nice chopper straight backbone look all the way to the rear axle, top axle. And I got to make sure I have enough for the battery. So I don't want any longer than about roughly 6 inches extra before the bend starts up to the rear axle, or I'll have a problem with chain and all of that kind of stuff. So I don't want it overly long. I want a tight, compact, hardtail chopper build here on this girl. Now that I got the motor back in her, I can figure out my backbone bracing. I'm going to go right back off the area that I cut off the original ones. And I got to leave enough spacing up in here for my coils. For my spark plugs and everything. Spark plug wires. So she's slowly coming together finally. All money. As you can see, she's starting to take the look I want. Still got to get the frame centered a little bit more. It's a little bit off. Make sure everything's lining. I'm going to put a string on the front steering head here, straight down, so I can get a perfect center line. Get the back tire perfectly level, perfectly straight. Gotta have it all perfect. And using the chop saw, cutting the tubing up a little bit longer for what I need, so I got a little extra in my bends. Can always cut off, but can't always add on. And my tubing bender, JD2. Still working on the mounting brackets for it, for my 8-ton hydraulic ram. This is what's holding me up here to get my tubing bent up. And there's a picture of what I got to do for my backbone. See right here what I need. My spacing is 10.5 inches for my seat post area, and for my hose goes all the way down to my rear axle. So I have space for my rear tire for 10.5 inches of space for my new 130 Road Rider tire, a little bit bigger and wider. So I got to make sure I have enough space to line it up with the chain and spacers and stuff. So just roughly doing a little baby mock-up. This isn't the actual tubing I'm using, it's just a little general idea what I'm trying to get going here. These are the ones that I'm going to be using for my seat post or seat backbone area, bending down and to my rear axle from the top. Roughly 4 feet long, a little bit extra because when you do the bending it takes up a little bit more. See, these would go here roughly on a 45. And this one here is 10.5 inch spacer. And then the bend, it's got to come out so far, and then the bend's got to kick in. So I can keep that 10.5 inch space all the way down. So a little bit of work here yet. Just trying to figure exactly how I want it. Still got one big full 6-footer or so left over here yet. Nice to have some left over. So it's just basic general video again of doing mock-up and designing and getting tubing cut to rough specs here and get the look I'm going for. So that's basically it for this video till I get a little bit more going here again. So thanks for watching, guys and gals, and hope to hear some comments from all the bikers and everything else. So shall talk to you all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.